Nigeria has hired investment banks, including Citigroup, JP Morgan, Chase and Co., and Goldman Sachs Groups to advise it on the West African nation's first Eurobond issue since 2022. Africa's largest oil producer may raise as much as $1 billion in external borrowing in 2024 to meet its spending needs. The government also hired Standard Chartered Bank and Lagos-based Chapel Hill Denham as advisors. People's Gazette reports that Wale Edun, Nigeria's Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy, is the founder of Chapel Hill Denham Group and investment banking, securities trading and investment management firm. The firm's website says it provides comprehensive advisory services to a diverse client base, including financial institutions, multinationals, and governments. The firm getting the contract while Edun is the current finance minister is a clear case of conflict of interest according to Nigerian public service rules. Recall that a report by Sahara Reporters recently revealed that Edu relocated the National Social Investment Program from the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Alleviation to Ministry of Finance and Coordinating Economy few weeks ago without presidential approval. Media reports indicated that a panel hurriedly set up by minister recommended that the programs should be resumed to alleviate the suffering of poor and vulnerable Nigerians. But curiously, the panel recommended that a new board under the leadership of Edun should oversee the social investment programs. Following the suspension of the humanitarian minister Beta Edu, the previous overseer, the decision to shift NSIP to the Ministry of Finance and Coordinating Economy has been raising concerns in government circles. Government officials quoted in the report stated that the move may lead to significant changes within the programs, potentially involving the dissolution of the current board, removal of state coordinators, and the appointment of new leaders. This is not a good move. The social investment programs are currently domiciled in the Federal Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Alleviation. They are implemented by the National Social Investment Program Agency NSIPA by law. The executive bill sent by the Muhammadu Buhari administration to the National Assembly placed the NSIPA, which is in charge of these social programs, in the Federal Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Alleviation. A bill would be to be sponsored to amend the Principal Act. Anything outside of that is illegal and against the law set up by the NCIPA, a government official said. They will not do anything. The recent one that happened between Peter Edu and Bumi Ojo, or what's this guy's name? They said, oh, the guy's company was one of the people that did the auditing or whatever, to check out how many, the statistics of people that they were supposed to give money. And at the end of the day, they swept the matter under the carpet. They are doing as if they didn't even know anything about it. One thing they just believe is that Nigerians will talk. There is nothing they can do about it. When they talk, before they will say Jack Robinson, another problem will come. They will start facing that one. But when it comes to people that they can use as scapegoats, people like Beta Edu, no, they don't sack on. They say, oh, he tried well. What about the other guy? We were told that he had already resigned, but his wife is still the person running this program. So in this case of Edu, go get it. It's unfortunate. We are supposed to be progressive, but unfortunately we are retrogressing. Looters all the way. Looter continue. There's always a transaction period for bills. It is not immediately. Continue. The question we say now, so good they, because they are so confident in doing beautiful nonsense that nobody's going to hold them. Nobody is going to say anything. That is what these guys believe. It's very, very bad. No wonder you heard when Tinubu was telling them in Qatar that if any of my officials they want to collect bribe, they know they shame, because that is what they are. No dignity, no decorum, and people are like, oh, it's good that he says it too. And the real thing is that we every so be any representative from any country will now be calling the president. Some people want to collect bribe. Is that, is that how it ought to be done? That's to tell you, when you see somebody who is what acting like Agberu, no standard, no standard whatsoever. It's a normal thing. If you are not in their good book, or they want to use it to shine, they will just tell you you have been sacked or you have been suspended, and the gullible ones and the wicked ones will be clapping. Yes, he has done the right thing. You see, Mokre now is praising Tinubu that now the prices of food has reduced now because of the opening of the border of in Niger Republic. Wetin Niger, wetin which kind usefulness Niger get for Nigeria? Where Nigeria dey gain from them? Is it not a Niger country that is always benefiting from Nigeria? So when these people talk like this, you begin to wonder that, God, what is all this? So guys, let's say your opinion and have your take on this.